Today we're looking into something pretty fundamental. Sources call it the official dogma of Western societies.
Yeah, it's this core belief, almost invisible because it's everywhere, like it's in the water supply.
And the belief is?
Simple, really.
Yeah.
Maximize well-being by maximizing individual freedom. And how do you do that? Maximize choice. More options equals more freedom equals a better life. That's the assumption.
Okay. It sounds logical on the surface. More choice is good.
Well, that's what we're digging into. The sources argue maybe not always. Some choice is definitely good, essential even. But we might be way past the point where more choice actually helps. It might even be hurting us. It's this paradox of choice, especially in affluent societies.
Okay, so give us a sense of this overload. What kind of scale are we talking about?
Oh, it's everywhere. Think about your average supermarket. One source counted 175 types of salad dressing.
175, wow.
And that's before you even get to the 22 different olive oils and vinegars if you want to make your own.
Right. Or consumer electronics. I remember reading about that stereo example.
Exactly. The potential to build, 6.5 million different stereo systems just from the parts in one store.
It's almost impossible to even imagine navigating that.
It is. And you might think, okay, salad dressing, stereos. Maybe that's trivial. But this explosion of choice, it's crept into really significant parts of life.
Like healthcare.
Yeah, healthcare is a big one. Patient autonomy sounds great, right? Moving away from the doctor just telling you what to do.
Sure, less paternalism.
But the flip side is the burden of incredibly complex decisions gets shifted onto the patient. The person who's sick, who probably knows, frankly, nothing about the real medical trade-offs involved.
So freedom becomes a burden there.
It can, yeah. And it's the same with life choices. Your identity, who you marry, your career path. It used to be more constrained. Now it feels like everything is up for grabs. Students especially feel this pressure, these huge consuming questions about who they should be.
And technology doesn't help, I imagine. Like being always on?
Definitely. That smartphone in your pocket, it means you can work anytime, anywhere, which forces you to constantly decide, should I be working now?
Right, that example of being at your kid's soccer game, but mentally.
Yeah.
You're checking email.
Exactly. You're not just working or not working, you're perpetually deciding whether to work. Another layer of choice, another mental drain.
Okay, so this excess choice isn't just annoying. It has real negative effects.
Yeah.
What are they?
The research points to two main problems. First, counterintuitively, it leads to paralysis, not liberation.
Meaning people just freeze.
Yeah, they find it harder to choose at all when there are too many options. The data on retirement savings is pretty dramatic here.
Oh, the Vanguard study.
That's the one. They found for every, I think it was 10 additional mutual funds a company offered in its 401k plan.
Employee participation actually dropped.
By 2%. People were so overwhelmed by picking the best fund, they just put it off indefinitely.
And missed out on employer matches. Free money.
Yep. Sometimes thousands of dollars a year, just because the choice itself felt too daunting. Paralysis.
Okay, that's a huge cost.
Right.
So paralysis is one effect. What's the second? You said even when we do choose, we're less happy.
Right. Decreased satisfaction with the outcome, even if the outcome is objectively good.
How does that work?
A few things feed into it. One is regret and opportunity cost. With so many options, it's incredibly easy to imagine that one of the choices you didn't pick might have been slightly better.
The road not taken.
Exactly. And thinking about the attractive features of those rejected options subtracts from how good you feel about the choice you actually made. Like that example of being on a beautiful beach.
But thinking about the amazing parking spot you could have had back in the city.
Precisely. It sounds absurd, but that nagging what if diminishes the enjoyment of the what is.
Okay, regret. What else?
Escalation of expectations. Think about buying jeans. Years ago, maybe there's one or two styles. You bought them, they fit okay, you were fine.
Right. Low expectation.
Low expectations. Now, they're slim fit, easy fit, relaxed fit, boot cut, stone wash, acid washed, distressed. Hundreds of options.
So your expectation goes way up. You expect perfect jeans.
Exactly. And when you find jeans that are just good, maybe even really good, they don't feel perfect compared to that idealized expectation. So you end up disappointed, even with a good pair of jeans.
Which leads to that counterintuitive idea. The secret to happiness is low expectations.
It kind of points that way, doesn't it? It clashes completely with the more is better dogma.
And there's one more piece to this dissatisfaction puzzle, right? Something darker.
Yeah, self-blame. When there were only a couple of options and things didn't work out, you could blame the world. Well, they just didn't make good genes back then.
Okay. Limited options, limited responsibility.
But now, with hundreds of choices, if you pick something and it's not perfect or it fails, whose fault is it?
It feels like. It must be my fault. I had all the options. I should have chosen better.
Exactly. And the source suggests this intense self-blame, this feeling that failure is personal because you made the wrong choice out of countless possibilities, is a significant factor in the rise of clinical depression we've seen in the industrialized world.
Wow. So, objectively, we might have better outcomes, better stuff, more tailored lives.
But subjectively, we feel worse about it. The weight of choice is crushing us.
So wrapping this up, the main takeaway is pretty clear.
Yeah, I think so. Some choice is vital, but we've gone way past the sweet spot. More options are now actively decreasing our well-being. Paralysis, regret, inflated expectations, self-blame. It's a heavy psychological toll.
Which makes you think, if all this affluence that allows for overwhelming choice in, say, the West is actually causing harm.
And meanwhile, other parts of the world suffer from too little choice.
Could shifting some of that potential for choice, maybe through resource allocation or policy, actually make both sides better off?
Yeah.
Reduce the burden here, increase opportunity there.
That's a powerful thought, isn't it? It really challenges the idea that just endlessly producing more options is the goal. Maybe the goal is finding the right amount of choice. Like needing a fishbowl.
A fishbowl.
Well,
Explain that.
Well, the idea is, if you shatter the fishbowl, give the fish the entire ocean, is that freedom or is it terrifying, paralyzing? The argument is you don't get freedom, you get paralysis and less satisfaction. We actually need some limits, some structure metaphorical fishbowl to thrive.
Oh, true freedom might actually require some constraints.
It seems counterintuitive, but yeah, that's what the paradox of choice suggests. We need boundaries to feel genuinely free within them.